Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Enyassia, are you gonna play like a theme song?
No, I'm not.
No, she's not. Okay, so welcome guys to episode 40 of the CosCast.
Woo!
Woohoo!
Round number. I am your host, Pixiedust Cosplay, as always, and with me I have my two lovely co-hosts.
Annabella Cosplay.
And Enyassia Cosplay.
They're a bit derpy today. I'm sorry.
Don't be
And we also
sorry.
have- no, I'm
Sorry, not sorry.
sorry, not sorry. With us, we also have a wonderful guest. Do you want to introduce
yeah.
yourself?
Yeah. VanillaSnowflakeCosplay. Yep.
Hello.
That's
Hello.
VanillaSnowflake. And Rearai Art says hi. Hi back.
Hello.
People are joining us in the chat. So if you guys have any questions for VanillaSnowflake Cosplay during the episode, you can just write it down in the chat and we will get to it as soon as possible. And also feel free to write anything else you might want to write, as long as it's not mean.
Oh.
I draw the line at mean. Okay. Okay, so today the main subject is, of course, the interview with VanillaSnowflake. But before we do that, let's go to our usual segments and talk a little bit about cosplay progress. So, have we done anything cosplay related this week? Annabella, do you want to start?
I'm kind of sick the third week in a row. Well, not sick, but too sick to really want to do anything. But I made a drawing of my kind of Sailor Moon, My Little Pony
Crossover?
crossover. It's supposed to be. I don't remember her name. Sorry.
Pinkie Pie.
Pinkie Pie. It's
Yeah.
supposed to be Pinkie Pie. Maybe she has a balloon and her ears and stuff. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do a whole pink Sailor Moon outfit.
Fancy.
Different shades of pink, of course, because there's not only one shade of pink. It's
No,
a lot of them.
I agree. I kind of did the same thing this week. I finished my my Sailor Twilight Sparkle. Let's see. Hang on. Oh yeah, that's why I was doing it wrong. I'm sorry. There we go. So yeah, this is my finished version of Sailor Twilight Sparkle. So I'll be trying to do her this year as part of our group, My Little Pony Sailor Moon crossover cosplay thing.
Cool.
It was super fun. And Enyassia, how about you?
No, I've actually been feeling ill myself. Very upset stomach, so I've hardly been at work, so.
Aww. Hope you're feeling better now.
Yeah.
Yes, much better, thank you.
That's good.
Yeah. So how about you, Vanilla?
I've joined the toot sick train. I got the man flu in this weekend, and there's a lot of games coming out, so I have basically played lots of games and watched lots of series and stuff instead.
That sounds like a good weekend.
Oh, it's quite okay.
We also did some role-playing games this weekend, so we're going to talk about that a little bit later.
Yes.
So I guess that's it for cosplay progress. We haven't really done that much this week. Hopefully it'll pick up soon.
Oh yeah, it has
Let's
to.
talk about cosplay news, shall we? So one of the things I noticed this week was an article that was being spread like wildfire from Kotaku.com, and it was about why cosplayers work for free and why cosplayers shouldn't work for free.
Yeah.
I don't know if all of you have read it.
No.
No, I haven't read that one, but half a year ago it was an article just like it, and it was a big issue then also because people want to be paid because of their art, right? But still, there are a lot of people who just want to do it for fun. So
Yeah.
it's
Well, this time the problem in question was that people, like companies who hire in cosplayers, don't pay them because, you know, you're getting exposure. That's awesome, isn't it? And no, it's not. Because they would pay like a booth babe or a model, like according to the article, up to $70 an hour, and cosplayers, maybe they get their, you know, their convention pass for free, but no transport, no food, no overnight expenses, and no fees. And you know, you're bringing a costume that you made yourself. It's going to get, you know, wear and tear, and you're working just as hard as any other model, so why shouldn't you get paid?
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah, so I think the cosplay community really needs to like think about how much am I willing to sacrifice, or how much am I willing to pay out of my own pocket to participate in events, or am I willing to do that at all, and is it worth it to just get, you know, a free pass? So a lot of people have been talking a lot about that, it seems. Also, we have the almost complete list over Norwegian cons up on our blog on cosplaymania.blog.no, where you can see a list of dates and months for when the different Norwegian conventions are going to be. So if you're wondering where your next local convention is, head on over to our blog and you can check out the list there.
Do that.
Yes. And yes, also we went to a Harry Potter book night this week, didn't we, Annabella?
Yes, we did. That was quite fun. There was a lot of activities. You could paint or draw a drawing of different stuff, and Harry Potter related stuff, of course. And there was one post where you could do a quiz, either a really hard one where you had to list up what does different spells and what's the spell's name that do this and different things like that. It was really hard, but fun. And we did not cheat. We did not Google it. I promise you, we did not.
Well, we decided to do the honorable thing.
Yes. And we had to search for owls because they had hidden a lot of like drawings of owls around the shop, and we had to. It was really hard. We had to search for the letters and then put all the letters together and then get the spell. That one we did Google though.
Yeah, because we didn't know all the spells in the Harry Potter universe. That's a bit too hard for us.
Yes, and it was not the really known spell either. I don't remember what it was now.
Evanesco was the spell that they
That's true.
For. Yeah. Okay, so it was fun, and I would love to do it again next year if they decide to throw another Harry Potter book night at Outland.
Yes, absolutely, and there were so many people and so many people cosplaying. It was awesome. You even got a lot of not high fives, but you know, compliments for your Luna.
Yes, because I wore my Luna Lovegood cosplay, so it was fun.
Yes.
Okay, so let's move on. Vanilla, you had some news about a cosplay youth club or something?
Yeah, Kaisula Cosplay, who also were the monthly cosplayer at the Norwegian blog Norske Cosplayere. She made... What?
What, Kaizula? Was that her name?
Yeah, Kaisula.
Yeah. Okay.
Kaisula Cosplay. And at Carbon, right outside of Trondheim, she made a cosplay workshop for the people of Stjørdal to join up and can make cosplays together. So that's very good for the cosplay community.
Absolutely. So
sounds really awesome.
If you're in the area, check it out. For sure.
Indeed.
Okay, I think that's pretty much all the cosplay news we had this week, so let's just move right on to our main subject of the evening, which is an interview with you.
Woohoo!
Yeah. So, Enyassia, do you want to kick it off with one of the first questions?
Sure. Okay, Vanilla, how long have you been cosplaying?
I've always been interested in costuming all my life, but I found out about cosplay about 2008, and I thought it was really cool. So when it was a free comic book day in 2010, I entered that. and may I let someone make a costume to me. So that was cool. So we started in 2010.
Okay. Yeah, that kind of answers how you got into cosplay. But how do you choose your characters to cosplay?
Oh, I really like. It has a two kind of sides. The one with you really love the design, or that you fall for the personality. Uh, so when I made my first cosplay in 2012, Malzahar, uh, it was I really liked the design because you don't know much about that character. But when I took like about Kristoff, I think he was such a jolly fellow, or very good and charming and a caring guy that I fell in love with. Like, oh, I so want to act up like that character for a day. I so want to be that guy and go around and be caring and supportive. Oh,
He
Frozen.
is very charming.
Yeah.
Believes in true love.
Aww.
It's true love. It's Kristoff.
Yeah, I think that's one of my favorite characters that you've made.
Oh,
I
Yeah.
agree.
You
do.
really suit
really
the
like
character.
Thanks.
Which kind of reminds me that we have collected a few pictures of some of your cosplays, and which we thought we would share with people.
Sure.
Yay!
Go ahead.
See? There we go. So here is Kristoff, first off.
Yay! It's me.
It's
So cute!
Yay! Thank
kind
you.
of got that little tough guy, like,
Try to be a tough guy. It's like you try to be like supportive, and now you're like, oh, I got feelings too.
He's complex. He's a complicated character.
He's a complicated character.
He's
is
probably one of
Malzahar.
the most complicated guys in Disney. Just
Yeah, maybe so.
I would say so. Yeah. This is Malzahar, the first one you made for yourself. So this is a character from League of Legends.
Yeah,
Yes.
I
So
played
did you
that.
play the game?
Yeah, I played it like right before this interview to calm myself down. A big shout out to Torucon who took that picture, a photographer of mine. She supports me a lot. I really thank you a lot.
Awesome. So shout out to Torucon Photography. Thank you for being awesome.
oh,
Okay, let's see. And this, which character is this?
It's Sophie from Fire Emblem. He was a character from the GameCube version and got older in the Wii version. So I cosplayed the GameCube version. So he's a thief, as you might see. Daggers and stuff. Oh, I have a thing for thieves.
Oh, I do too. Have you ever read the Gentleman Bastards trilogy?
No.
No? Oh, you should. It's by Scott Lynch, and the first book is called The Lies of Loch Lamora. I think you would really enjoy it if you like thieves.
Nice. Gentlemen Bastards. Noted.
Yeah. So that was tonight's little book recommendation.
Cool.
Okay, let's see. Moving on to the next. Come on, there you go. So this is a very cool cosplay, I think. This is Davy Jones.
I really like it a lot too. It's one of my cosplays that I've used the most time on and tried the most different things. And it was very heavy to wear, so I was so glad when DR Portrait made that picture, and he took me out from the crowd and said, "Hey, I need a picture with you." So I was lucky to get a really great picture from the con.
Awesome.
I think maybe that's the coolest picture I ever have for now.
it looks really awesome.
So
Thanks.
this mask, you made the mask yourself, I assume.
Yeah, it's true. From latex.
Very cool. We're going to talk a little bit more about the whole latex thing later. Get deeper into that and with your experiences with the
Cool.
subject. And this is a Gajinka.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Very, very adorable. I love Pokemon.
Yeah, I don't. I haven't got a lot of what is it called? Attention from that cosplay. So I don't think anybody would even notice that on my page. But I'm so grateful for you showing that.
Yeah, I
That's
thought it was
super
super
fun.
cool. I love Gijinkas.
Cool. Thanks.
I'm sort of just a really old school Pokemon fan, so I only know like the 151st. The other one I don't care about that. Sorry. But really cute cosplay.
Thanks. It looked very casual, but it actually took a lot of time to make. There's a lot of coloring of the clothes, and the airs took a real long time. So, yeah.
So this is like an evolution of Eevee or something, or
Yeah.
yeah.
It's one of the evolutions, the leaf evolution, Leafeon. Yeah. They're very creative that way.
Yeah. We
Yes.
could do an entire episode talking about how inventive or uninventive Pokemon names are.
Ooh, you can
His
talk about
name
that for ages.
His name is Slowpoke because he's slow. Wow.
So this is you as one of the characters from El Dorado.
Yeah.
What was
It's
his
what-
name again?
Miguel?
Miguel, right.
Miguel and Tulio Miguel, mighty and powerful gods. So it's me with the Ace Cosplay at NARCon.
Mhm.
So Poem had a photo shoot there, and it was so much fun running around and acting like we stole stuff, and you fight like my sister! It's lots of fun. Also from my friend Valona, I got this, I don't know what it's called, it's like a sitar or something.
Oh, right. An instrument.
But around like, whoa! A lot of fun. I loved it.
And so you made the beard and the eyebrows for this? Because I assume it's a fake beard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From Spirit Gum and Beard and yeah.
Well, talk a little bit about that too, I think. It seems interesting.
Oh, yeah. It's like when you the way to build up a beard, you buy hair from eBay and you straighten it out basically because it comes like braids. And I soak them in water and I put a towel over and pat it down, and then I glue with Spirit Gum layers from way to the back and to the front, and then I cut it the shape I want it to be.
Cool.
The eyebrows were basically just makeup.
So
and
the
Photoshop.
beard, is that like you reuse it, or is it a one-time thing?
The way I make it, you can't reuse it.
Okay.
So then you have to maybe put a layer of latex first instead of Spirit Gum, because I can drag it off.
Right.
But I think it's better when I can make the beard different from time to time.
Yeah. No, I totally get that. It's versatile. You're getting some serious love in the chat, by the way. Is like, I love your Christopher, and your performance at Torucon 2014 was fantastic.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Cecilia says, wow, your Davy Jones is amazing.
Oh, yes.
And Creepy Cosplayer Pro says, oh, I remember meeting you at NatCon Summer last year with Kai. I cosplayed ElfQuest. I had no idea you were the guy cosplaying Kristoff and Hikaru at Turo. You were awesome.
Wow! Cool!
And someone fanned really hard over your Ape Escape cosplay, too.
Seriously! I feel like I'm the only one in this entire world who played Ape Escape.
No! I love it! It's like my entire childhood!
Awesome!
I thought that game for like entire year was a Norwegian title, and I thought it was just called Ape Escape, which means like
It's like you open the scope.
Yes.
Like, wow! It's in my closet! No! Oh.
I was a child.
No, it makes total
Wow.
sense. I get it.
Oh, I
Hey,
love
wanna
it.
come home and play some Ape Escape with me?
Ape Escape.
It's a thing
Oh,
now.
that doesn't sound good at all. Oh.
Okay. Okay. So some people have written to us and they want to know why you chose the name VanillaSnowflake Cosplay. What's behind that?
Yeah. Usually a lot of cosplayers only pick a name because they, oh, that sounds cool. But luckily, it's more than that. Vanilla or vanilla sauce or that kind of thing, where that usually the name I use in games. And the snowflake is a name I really like a lot, but it goes deeper because vanilla is like regular, right? You're vanilla. You're like everybody else, and you have snowflake. So it's like different. So it's about being a regular guy in a different environment or a different community.
Oh, cool.
Mm.
Ooh, that was really poetic.
Ah, thank you.
Deeper than any of our nicknames.
I'm just like, yeah, I'll just call me something, I don't know.
Yeah. Ape Cosplay, a friend of mine, also like, oh, I have a super cool name. It's IKEA backwards. It's one of the cosplayers I'm playing a lot with.
I got, you know, there's this Norwegian guy who's really big now in the music industry called Kygo. Everybody's probably heard of him. And if you guys have this It's Learning thing from school, then they use the two first letters of your name and the two first letters of your surname to make your It's Learning thing. And Kygo, his name is like Kyrre something with a G-O, so he's basically just using his It's Learning school name as his artist name.
Nice.
Really, that's cool when you think about it. Kind of lame.
Yeah. Mine does not sound very cool. Mine would not make a very good artist name.
No?
It would be, well, if you use my given birth name, it would be, well, if you use only the first name and the last name, it would be Anul.
Arnold.
Yeah. Yes, anal. So,
No.
No.
That wouldn't work at all. No.
So I would have to use my middle name, and that would be Unkrul. So, but that doesn't really sound good either, so I'm screwed.
Unkrul, well, it's at least nice.
Well, mine it's not very much better if you like say my two first initials in both my names in Swedish accent. Tuan.
Tuan.
Jag ska ta Tuan.
We have some really unfortunate initials.
I think mine sort of sounds a little bit cute. Suzy!
Yeah. Yours works. Oh, wow.
Alright, back on track.
Yes, back on track.
Sorry.
We ruined your deepness and, your emotional.
It's getting too serious.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. But now they know, right? It goes deep.
It's a tradition, so.
Yeah.
Okay. So did we ask you how you choose characters to cosplay? Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah.
Yes. So, but one of our viewers wanted to know, have you ever encountered some troubles or some uncomfortableness being a male cosplayer? Do you feel like it's very different from being a female cosplayer?
It's certainly less males to to hang out with in the cosplay community. So it's also harder to find male cosplayers to look up to inspire you. And also it's really hard to get pictures from photographers, I think. A lot of photographers are really direct and says, yeah, I go for female cosplayers when I take my pictures.
Sexy girls.
So, sexy girls. So for every photographer who take my picture, I'm like super happy and so glad because it motivates me a lot. So I think that's maybe the biggest difference.
I think so too. I think it's harder to get the attention of a photographer if you're a guy. Unless, you have this super huge embossed armor or something, very stereotypically male.
You still have to be pretty flashy as a girl as well if you want to have photographers ask you to take your picture.
Because girls just blend in the crowd, right? So
Yeah.
I see that.
Unless you're kind of known in the community, then it's a bit easier, I guess. But it's fun. It's sometimes it's no harm in asking yourself, and most photographers would probably say, "All right, I guess," unless they have special guidelines.
Yeah. We were also talking about awkwardness, right?
Yeah.
You have heard cosplay is not consent. And you might think that guys don't have that, right?
Well,
It's not like that at all. I had this guy at one of the Descons who just grabbed me by the crotch and like, "Hey, you're my Pokemon trainer." I'm like, "No, I'm certainly not the Pokemon trainer." So people get weird around guys basically and think that because you're a guy, touching you is okay.
Yeah, which is it's totally not. Personal space is still a thing, yo.
Yeah.
Unless you're at the dentist, then it's kind of what you have to do. But yeah.
Yeah, but your dentist doesn't grab you in the crotch.
No,
Last time I checked, what kind of dentist do you have?
I don't know. I fell asleep the last time I went to the dentist.
All the pictures in my head.
Oh yeah. And also, Sunniva or Annabella, Fantomini is like Ape Escape. Oh my god. Oh, your childhood. ...
I did that and sang to Nightmare Before Christmas all my childhood. That's what I did.
Yeah. So, let's move on from the whole personal space thing, shall we?
Yeah.
But I do guess that guys also have like inappropriate touching and comments coming after them. Not only girls, it goes both ways. And it's,
luckily or unluckily, I don't know. I'm not that known in the cosplay community, I feel like myself, so I've never noticed any comments or so I'm unable to talk about that, really.
Me neither, so that's good.
No, me neither. I haven't had any mean comments.
Yeah, they're very supportive people.
Yay!
Thank you for being unknown.
Yeah. Besides, I don't have any skimpy outfits. I mean, my most skimpy one is
either.
Kira Metz, so.
Wow, what a coincidence. Okay, let's go to question 4. What has been your most challenging cosplay so far?
I think that will be Davy Jones. Because that was the character when I first heard the theme of Torucon. I was like, oh, which pirate think is the most awesome pirate? And I was like, oh, Davy Jones with tentacles and swords and cape, and so I'm like, I gonna make him work either way. I gonna Google the shit out of it and find out how to make him. So I tried latex for the first time. I experimented with a lot of ways to destroy my costume to make it like really old and burned and
weathering.
Weathering.
Yes.
Yeah. I like used sandpaper on the fabrics and scissors and fire and rubbed it in the glass.
Everything your mother ever told you not to play with.
Do not play with scissors.
Run with them. Do not play with fire and do not run with scissors.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So this is the project where you worked with liquid latex. Do you want to talk a little bit about how that was? Like the challenges and just how you did it?
Using latex is like working with cream, not whipped cream, but like liquid cream. Because it's and it tastes very extremely. That tastes smells. Do not taste latex. Smells very extreme. So and you have to build a lot of layers. And I can show you this guy. Woo! So it's from the styrofoam head. You have to basically when you work with latex, you have to make something out of you have to put it on something, right? So
You need a
have,
mold.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you really have to research what latex do not stick to, because if you stick latex to like plastic, you won't be able to get it off. So we have to use different types of like Vaseline or something like that, and it's really hard, but it looks really cool when you're done if you're able to do it right. So I liked it a lot, but Google
So
it.
were the tentacles like hollow or were they solid all the way through?
Oh, it was a trick I learned from Shriek's design. If you use a steel thread and you whip around plasfolie, what is it called in
Yeah,
English?
saran wrap.
Yeah, and I used Cheerios as suckers, and I dipped it in latex for about 15 times and let it dry between the layers, and then so it's filled with Cheerios. So I hope it don't rotten and stuff. Because then I will smell like Dave Jones. That will be unfortunate.
Yeah, that would be very unfortunate. I think I actually saw you at Torucon because I went there this year all by myself. But I don't think we ever actually greeted or talked.
No, but if you see me next time, you go say hi.
Definitely. I think I'll be going to Torucon this year, so it would be nice to meet up in person.
Yes, me too. I do have the whole weekend off of work. I have checked, so the next thing I'm going to do is actually buy the tickets, and I have written it up on my note here, so I'm going to do that.
Cool.
Okay. And Annabella, do you want to read up the next question, maybe?
Which number would that be?
Number 5.
Number 5. What is your favorite 3 cosplays so far?
So far! I need to think about that real quick. It has to be Davy Jones, because he was a character I used so much time on. I planned him for a year, and maybe used 3 or 4 months to actually do the things I have to do. And I really like Christoph because of his personality, and it's so much fun going around, and I had so much jobs as Christoph, as the local cinema and that kind of stuff. And I also like Sophie, so it's basically my last 3 real made cosplays. Sophie because it's so cool when you meet other people who like the same series, like Ape Escape. So when people came to me and talked about Fire Emblem, and I thought no one played any other Fire Emblem game that the newest one, so you can attach to people in a way. So that's my 3 favorite costumes, I think.
Yeah. Oh, I think Davy Jones and Christopher are the 2 ones that you've done that I like the best as well.
Cool.
They're awesome.
Yeah, you do have some serious skills.
Did you compete at Spill Expo this year?
No.
Oh, that was someone else.
Didn't join. But I really do like.
I haven't seen that many Christopher cosplays yet.
Oh, so it was a Christopher cosplay there.
Yeah, there was. He went up on stage and then he talked about being a love expert and stuff.
Yeah, I competed in Torucon as a Christopher, or Christoph. And I sang Love is an Open Door with myself and Sven. It's all on YouTube. It's very, very funny.
Yeah, I need to Google that afterwards.
Yeah. I maybe put a link down in the comments or something. It's really fun.
Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, next question.
Who is your favorite cosplayer or a cosplayer that you look up to?
It's impossible to just pick one, because there's so many skilled, awesome people around there. So first, I really like cosplaying with friends, and there's a huge inspiration, and I really like their cosplay page and to see what they do. Other from that, I'm enormous fan of Eddie. It's like Shriek's design and Beth Cannon design, and the Fandomly family, because they're so warm and caring and skillful, and
yeah, they're all amazing.
Yeah, totally.
Also, Fandomily Cosplay says, please show the performance from Torucon. And if Google Hangouts could actually give off sound from recordings from YouTube, we would, but it doesn't. So we will link it underneath the video afterwards, so people can enjoy the awesomeness that is Torucon.
Cool.
Yes. So sorry, Hangouts is tardy sometimes. Also, Cecilia Hansen wants to know, what are your cosplay plans and convention plans in the future?
Costume plan, the first. I'm that kind of guy who watches series and like, cosplay.
Yes.
So I usually just put them all up on my page, and I have like 20 cosplays now that I want to do. So I have to stop dreaming and do cosplay. So the first cosplay I will be making will be Gunderben Isma from Emperor's New Groove. Kongeriket for Lama.
Yeah.
So I'll go around flashing my legs and like, you weren't prepared for this! It'll be super cool. I'm so looking forward to that.
Oh, that sounds
Come
like
on,
so much fun.
Yeah.
So awesome. Need to see that happen now.
Really easy to make, so really cool.
No, I'm really looking forward to that. It sounds hilarious.
It does.
It will be hilarious. I love it.
And
I love
awesome.
Okay, well, we've talked a little bit about the whole latex thing. But I guess I have a question regarding to it. And is it like something you would recommend for newbies, or would you say that it's more that something you should get into when you have some experience with costume making and cosplay in general?
I think it's a really slow process to make things out of latex. So you have a lot of time to change your errors. So I think it's a thing you just have to jump into and try out and fail at that. I used to make all my latex stuff without any thickener. That makes basically a thing that makes latex much thicker. So that totally made it much more time-consuming. But yeah.
Yeah. So
I think
plan
you just
ahead
have to jump
and
into
take
it.
your time, I guess, is
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, Fandomly says, "Oh my god! Can't wait to see that." I'm Isma. You have to perform in that cosplay.
Oh yeah.
Do it. Do
Have a
it.
command.
I love performing, so that's that might be. Just have to find a con where I can use outfits.
You'll find one, and if not, you can always do it at Torucon.
Yeah, or I can make a video at it. That would also be cool.
You could.
Both.
Both. Why pick one? You can have both.
Oh, you should totally get a gender bed, Kronk to go with your Isma.
Yeah.
Like a female Kronk.
Yeah.
That would be so cool.
We're like this huge gender band group, so maybe there will be a Kronk then.
Yeah, I would
I
hope
hope so.
Would be very cool. Okay, Enyassia, do you want to take maybe question number 9?
Yeah. You work as a volunteer for Torucon, but what exactly is it that you do for the con, and how long have you been doing it?
I started as something we call Trell, which is like the small workers at Torucon. The first year up to 2013, maybe, or 12, I don't remember. I think it's 13. As a decorator. And the year after, one at the Torucon styre, like the
board?
main bosses, told me like, oh, wouldn't you like take a little bit of responsibility of the decorations next year? And I'm like, sure, no problem. So it's quite. I don't even know how I become the boss of decorations. like, because I didn't understand what he actually did ask me about. So I suddenly just went there at this boss meeting, and like, yeah, how are they going with decorations? Like, am I the boss? Have I that responsibility? But it's a lot of fun. I have the main boss. Aiden Ellingsen. She's like she and Aslak is like the main bosses of Torucon. With me to help me, and also another one, Simerk, to help me find out what to decorate and how to do that. So, yeah, decorations.
Like you didn't need it, like you didn't have a lot on your plate to begin with.
Yeah.
But that's very cool. I mean, Torucon is such a high quality like convention
Yeah.
because they really have a very full program and high production value. It's a very great con to be a part of, I would suspect.
Yeah, I'm really proud. Really. Like this year we had this like 5-year anniversary, and like super cool to see that we have come so far, and I'm able to say we, because I feel like what I'm doing is so little, because there's so many who do such a great job making that con. So I guess it's all the little cogs to make the cool things happen.
It's a team effort.
Team efforts.
Sounds like a teamwork. Well done. So this year the theme is Age of Heroes, if I'm not mistaken. So have you like come up with any like cool ideas for how you're gonna do the decorations? Not that I'm asking for details, but
Yeah, but it's kind of, we have to see what we get finished with, because usually we got like crazy many ideas, and we have to do that and have to do that. But there will be a lot of posters showing different heroes, so you can read about. So that will be cool. Other than that, you just have to go to Torucon and see.
Little teaser for all of you out there if you're curious.
Yeah.
Gotta go see it.
It's better to have plenty ideas than too little. Then it's easier to use and to force yourself to,
And then you just weed them out until you find gold.
It sounds awesome!
I'm so excited. I really want to go to Torucon again.
Good.
Then I get to see Fandomily or Jenny.
Yeah.
That's nice. Okay, let's see. Yes, question 10. So which conventions do you think you'll be visiting this year, except Torucon?
I really want to experience Bonsai for the first time. I tried to, for the last 2 years, to get tickets, but I've always been sold out. So this year, when they reach out and make it able to a lot more people, hopefully being able to join this year.
Yeah, because BonsaiCon has been crazy popular the past few years.
Yeah, I feel like the two big visit cons in Norway should be BonsaiCon and Torucon. So we're bro cons, so we support each other very much. So that's real cool. Also, I want the GeekCon in April.
That's the Outland funded convention.
Yeah, and I have a lot of friends from Outland, so yeah. He's so cool.
Well, chances are that both me and Annabella and Enyassia will be there, so if you come,
cool.
we can
we have to meet and talk and have fun. Yay!
Yay!
Cool. And I'll recognize you. So.
Yes, this time you'll recognize us. And hopefully we'll be able to recognize you too.
Yeah, it's really hard in cosplays because you you haven't had much sleep making the cosplays, and then you look very different to yourself, and everybody else look different. So it's like you usually recognize people by their voice, actually.
Yeah, I'm loud naturally, so maybe you'll be able to hear me over the crowd.
Yeah.
I
I didn't know that, but maybe. Oh. I really also want to go to NADCON, because I've been there the last 2 years, and it's really cool to see a lot of people. Just because it's kind of like a festival. It's not really a con. It's like you just wear awesome costumes and you like chill. You walk down where if it's sunny, you walk down the aisle and there's a lot of people and cosplays to see, and just chill out and sit by the grass. So I'm waiting to see if I'm going to do Desicon, because I really want them to have some content if I'm going there this year.
Yeah, they've been kind of slack with the content over the past
Yeah.
2 years, at
So,
least.
Well, they have a new boss now, so maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
yeah, that's cosplay news. We didn't talk about that. That's really
Talk
cool.
about that. No, they Dezucon put out a video earlier this week where they introduced the new convention chief. So it'll be interesting to see what he has to offer for the people who have maybe grown a little bit tired of Dezucon by now.
Yeah, I did watch the cosplay competition, and I was really, really disappointed by the tech crew there.
Yeah, it was sad.
I guess they were really unlucky too, but it's so sad when people have put so much effort in making their costumes and practicing their performance and didn't have sound and were asked to improvise. It was like,
Yeah,
wow.
it's no good.
So I really hope they learn.
Yeah, let's hope so. Fingers crossed. I mean, we're not giving up on Dezucon just yet.
No.
But Ryudai Art says that she's heard a lot of good things about Torucon and she really wants to check it out. And Fandomly says that it's awesome and Ryudai should definitely do it. But do you have like anything that you could say to people who haven't been to Torucon but are considering it?
It depends if they have been to a little con, because if they only have been to Dezucon, you really have to experience that little con experience, where you kind of in another way connect to people and feel more organized because they don't have to handle that kind of big crowd. So I would highly recommend to go to Torucon if you want to have a more cozy and high content gathering.
Yeah, because Torucon really packs a lot of content into those days. So
I really want to do that. So
if you want to be active and do stuff, it's a very good idea.
And learn a lot of things.
Yeah. Also, I would recommend that if you're going to Torucon, then you should find someone to stay with who lives close to the convention area or live at the hotel where the convention is held, because it can be quite difficult to figure out the buses and stuff in Trondheim if you're not familiar with the area. So that's my recommendation. You should save up a little bit if you're going to go, because you might end up having to stay at the hotel.
Yeah,
and try to share a room with someone you know.
Yeah, and because Torucon people are very helpful to help you find a place to stay or how to get to the convention. So it's very, it will not. I don't feel it will be that kind of problem. And if you're very young, you should totally have someone a little bit older with you.
Yeah, that's a good idea. If you're the younger kind of cosplayer, it's safer to go together because it can get really overwhelming if you go alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So I hope that answered some questions for people out there who were thinking about Torucon. Highly recommendable. So you've been in a few cosplay competitions in the past, right? Yeah. So why did you decide to enter cosplay competitions?
I didn't really know what I was jumping into, because when I hit my first con, I was like, yeah, competitions! I love competitions! So I just went there and I did my thing on stage, and I'm also adrenaline junkie. So doing things like this, being on their direct YouTube and being on stage, I think that really gets my blood pumping. So I really like that, either way it goes. I also like having a lot of shows and doing scene stuff in general, because I really like theater. So I think I basically want to join any competition there is. But when you have been a few years in the cosplay community, you see how serious it really are and how skilled the people who are cosplaying. So you have to just breathe out and feel that it's not you don't have to go for the winning.
No, I mean, if you compete because you think it's fun or exhilarating, not necessarily because you feel like you need to win.
But that's really fun to see when you see your cast about Team Norway.
Mm-hmm.
You notice that everyone was like, "What? Me winning? Are you kidding me?" Because people just go in for the fun, right?
Yeah, they don't
So,
go in with any expectations or demands. They're like, of course
no.
I'm gonna win because I'm awesome.
Have you seen my cosplay? I mean, like, do you know how many hours I put into this? Yeah.
No, so I think that's very awesome. Most cosplayers are very down to earth, at least the Norwegian ones that we've talked to,
Yeah.
and also the other Scandinavian ones.
Mm,
Hmm.
that's great.
So do you think you'll be competing in any competitions this year?
Depending on my costumes, I guess.
Mm.
Yeah. And what I feel like is not always that has much to do about the brain. It's not always you feel like being the center of attention and being up on stage. So I really like competitions, but I have to wait to see when my costumes are done on if I have a good idea for an act.
Cool. We'll be looking forward to seeing you in whatever you do in the future.
Cool.
Yes.
Okay.
So that brings us to the 10-minute mark. That means that there's only 10 minutes left of the show, so we're just going to have to round off the interview part. So unless anyone has any last-minute questions, we'll just move into our segment of geekery. So have we read or played or watched anything interesting this past week? Anyone want to start off?
Sure. I just have to say one thing though. I just noticed on my cosplay page that another cosplayer, quite much bigger than me, Ginny Di
Ginny Di Giuseppe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's actually mentioned me in like
A post.
post, yeah, right. Post at the Witcher Facebook page.
Oh, so
Yeah,
cool.
because someone was like, it was a post about this other cosplayer who was cosplaying Triss. And then someone asked, where are the Kira Metz cosplayers? And then she said, Enyassia Cosplay is one, and sharing my picture. And I go, ooh, I'm one!
Yes, you are one!
But there's another one working
Yeah,
on
no, I
one.
think it's very sad that Kira Metz isn't as often cosplayed. She's an awesome character.
Yeah, she's got very beautiful costume.
Mm. I was afraid you were going to say boobs at some moment, but I realized that
No,
was
no,
possible.
she doesn't have boobs.
No, not to the same extent as some other characters out there, I will say. No. Okay, so but that's super awesome. But yeah, you were going to say what have you watched, read, or played?
Since I've been sick, I've got the time to watch a lot of Netflix. Just like chilling on a couch, watching. So I've been watching a little bit of the Shadowhunters, new episodes of Shadowhunters, and the season 2 of the originals, and a few episodes of The White Queen.
So you've been busy.
Yeah. And then I've been role-playing.
Yes, of course. We have to talk about that. We started our first role-playing campaign together this weekend. So it's my husband, one of his colleagues, Annabella, Enyassia, and Enyassia's boyfriend. So we're all in this group together, and it was really fun. I think we were sitting up playing to like 1:30 in the morning or night or whatever you want to call it. It was late.
It was late. It was fun.
So I can't wait to start playing again because it was awesome being able to be a warlock.
Yeah.
So Annabella, how did you feel about the role-playing session? It's been a long time since you've played any role-playing games.
It's been some years, but it was fun, and you're a bit rusty in the start, but I think it got better and better
as we went along. Yeah, but you were very in character all the time. I was very impressed with how you dealt with it. So
I guess that's because I'm from a theater background.
Probably.
Maybe.
Well, anyway, so now people know that we've done that, and it was super fun, and we'll do it again. Yes. So Vanilla, how about you? Have you played or watched or read anything this week?
I usually play a lot of games. So Friday, Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm came out. So I've been playing that a lot with my bud, and already completed the storyline. Also this Sunday or Monday, I finished Ori and the Blind Forest. It's so pretty and awesome.
You
Uh,
finished what?
Ori and the Blind Forest.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
I've heard about that before, but I have never played it.
No, you should. You really should. It's like very mythical and magical and chill and 2D. Also, I have bought Life is Strange, so I'm really looking forward to start and finish that because people are talking a lot of cool things. And I'm playing League of Legends, and I'm playing that Star Wars Apprentice game. I don't really remember what it's called, but at least you're a Darth Vader apprentice, and you, because of all the Star Wars hype, you're like, oh, cool.
Yeah, we love Star Wars so much.
Star Wars.
Or at least I do. I'm a bit of a fanatic. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you're keeping yourself busy when you're not cosplaying or at work. You're gaming pretty much.
Yeah, and also I'm a dancer, so I dance at dance studios. So when I get to home, I usually play games and go to sleep or making cosplays.
Yeah, I think dancing is super fun, but I'm so bad at it. Like
this is my only move.
That doesn't matter.
This is my move.
The motion of the ocean.
Yeah. We can't all be super awesome at everything, and dancing is just not one of my things because I have no coordination. So I struggled driving a car, shifting gears and pedals and stuff. So yeah.
Watch out! Pixiedust is around! Hide your kids! No, I think you're gonna do fine.
Yeah, it's better now. I mean, the first time I had a driving lesson, I almost ran into a parked truck. And I just let go of the steering wheel, I let go of the brakes, I let go of everything, and just like, nope, not doing this!
It's a car!
Yeah. So my driving instructor just, clamped down on the brakes and you can't let go! You shouldn't do that, and all I could do was cry like a maniac and I'm so scared! So yeah, I'm kind of hopeless, but no, it's getting better, seriously, it's better.
No, I think you'll figure it out. It's like riding a bike, right? It's like when you've done it a lot of times, it's like, oh, I know how to not bump into things.
Yeah,
I guess.
I mean, I can park now, so yeah.
And that's the hardest part.
Yeah, that's one of the hardest parts. I'm not good at it, but I can do it if I have to. So, progress!
Yeah.
But I'll never be a car geek, that's for sure.
No.
No.
You can't be that in a regular geek because there's so much to learn.
Too much things, too much stuff, too much fun, too much awesome. And I'm getting a lot of encouragement from the chat, like, learning to drive is scary, and you'll get used to it eventually. Don't make fun of her. Thank you, guys.
Oh,
it means a lot to me.
Cosplay community.
I had to take my driving test twice, so it's no shame in being a bad driver in the start.
Yeah, I did third time.
So yeah, I'm not the worst driver in the universe, at least. I'm pretty sure about that. There are bound to be someone who's worse than me.
I guarantee it.
Okay, so well, I've continued reading on the first Drizzt to do Erden book, Homeland. So I'm at page 182 now, so it's really starting to pick up. You're really getting to get to know Drizzt instead of his family, so I appreciate that. I haven't really had time to game a whole lot, but if I did have time to game, I would probably be getting into Alice Madness Returns, which I bought for Christmas and still haven't opened. So that's sad.
It seems a little crazy violence. It's like little cute Alice and her super daggers and blood everywhere. It's like, I want to play, I don't know, 2D cute
and
Naruto
I basically
stuff.
bought that game because I want to cosplay Alice.
Yeah.
I want all the dresses.
Yeah.
I think Elodia, that cosplayer who were judged at Torucon last year. She's done Alice cosplay, and she's done some pretty funny videos with some guy who cosplays Deadpool, and it's quite fun.
Cool. Yeah, I think Krik's Design is going to do Alice as well, because she has her Vorpal blade that got, made in real steel for her. So I'm looking forward to seeing that this year, hopefully.
Cool.
Beyond that, I don't think I've done that much geekery, unfortunately. I'll have to, make amends.
I haven't done that much either. I've watched some TV series, and I started rewatching Modern Family just to have something easy and chill and fun to watch. And I never get tired of that series ever.
No, it's super funny.
And I have hooked up my PlayStation, so now I can finally game again. And that's super fun.
I think the last episode of Agent Carter, or the newest episode of Agent Carter, came out on the 4th. I still haven't seen it, so I think I'll do that after the CosCast tonight.
Cool.
I love Agent Carter.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet, but I will. It's on my list. I have a very long list.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I also want to see it because of We,
Yes.
who made awesome Agent Carter cosplay.
Yes, she
And
did.
it looks so stylish and yeah.
Yeah, we did an amazing Agent Carter. So if you haven't followed Fandomly Cosplay yet, you can check their page and find a very cool Agent Carter.
I also got a recommendation for a game that you can find on either PlayStation Store or Steam, which is just called Witness, which is this sort of fun puzzle game that you can play with your friends and just chill on the couch and play.
What did you call Witness?
Witness, I think, yeah.
Like Jehovah's Witness? Like a puzzle game when you go to doors and give out magazines?
Just mine is the Jehovah's in the front, then it's okay, yeah.
Okay.
You won the game when you accept Jesus into your heart.
No.
But avoid the dog and jump over the fence.
I have a game recommendation, though, which is a game called This War of Mine. It's a couple of years old, but they're releasing a extra, like a new edition of it, which includes kids. And it's about war, but from the perspective of the civilian population. So you kind of have to go through a period of war where you have to survive in ramshackle houses, and you have to gather supplies, and you have to watch out for raiders who might come to your hideout and stuff like that. And apparently, it's gotten some really great reviews, and it's been talked about in a Norwegian panel debate about war games, and it seems very interesting. So I really recommend people to, if they want a different war game experience, to really try out This War of Mine.
Yeah,
And
only
also-
shoot people.
And also the Witness is some sort of journey-like, the indie game journey.
Ooh.
So it's like this open world that you just walk around and you need to just solve puzzles, and it's just really pretty
Cool.
things. It's just pretty. So it's not like Candy Crush or anything like that. The scenery kind of looks a little bit like it could have been from Studio Ghibli or something.
We like
cool.
that.
Really like Studio Ghibli.
Yes.
Totally.
Okay, well, as far as I can see, we are unfortunately out of time. It's 22:03, so we're, as usual, over our time limit.
Maybe this is our new time. It's 1 hour and 5 minutes!
Yeah, 1 hour and 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, so to people who are watching, where can they find you, Vanilla?
They can find me at Instagram, VanillaSnowflakeCosplay, or Facebook at VanillaSnowflakeCosplay. Usually from that is that the main two grounds I use as my cosplay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
VanillaSnowflake. There you are.
Annabella's doing it right now.
Hey!
Okay, and you can find us at facebook.com/CosCast. So follow us there, and you'll get updates on new episodes. You can also follow us individually at Pixiedust Cosplay on Facebook, Enyassia Cosplay, and Annabella Cosplay. And you can also find us on Instagram. I post under Anita Pixiedust. Enyassia goes under Enyassia. And Annabella is NGH Sunniva in one word.
Yes,
so you can find us all there. And until next time, I hope you all have a great week. And next Sunday, if everything goes as planned, we will be talking about cosplay on a budget with the wonderful Crix design. Yes. And the lovely Miyamaki cosplay. So,
I won't be here though. So.
No, Annabella sadly won't be here, but you'll just have to watch the episode and maybe comment in the if you have something you know some input.
Well, I don't. Sorry, I can't even watch the show. I'm not gonna be in Norway, and I'm not gonna have a computer, or that would be really expensive on my phone, I guess.
Oh, Cecilia liked our page. Thank you. Okay, so before we get into any more shenanigans and drift off topic, thank you guys for watching and commenting. We love you, and join us next Sunday. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Mwah.